Hey guys, I'm Dr. Aaron Horschig, and today we're going to talk about how to build strong and healthy shoulders.
Get up and get down, get up and get down.
All right guys, so as weightlifters, powerlifters, and CrossFitters, we're always doing a lot of strength work with both of our arms in contact with the barbell. But often that can hide and expose problems in mobility and stability that hamper technique and set us up for eventual injury. So today we're going to talk about my two favorite exercises that can help build strong and healthy shoulders and keep you resilient to injury in the long term. Now, what we're going to use is just a small kettlebell. We don't need to use a lot of heavy weight for this. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use small weight at home like a dumbbell. The first exercise that we're going to work on is called a windmill. This is going to help produce purposeful stability and mobility in movements that are going to carry over to a jerk, to a snatch, to a press, any movement overhead. It's going to focus on the proper mechanics of the shoulder blade and prime proper shoulder and upper body mobility. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna grab that kettlebell, you're gonna get into that good rack position. Wrist is straight, arm is by your side. We're gonna brace your core. Don't allow your back to move with this a lot. We wanna keep that core nice and braced. From here, you're going to push up above your head. Arm should end up near your ear. Don't be excessively shrugging with this. So from here, up to that ear level. Everything is nice and braced. Don't overarch that low back. From here, you are going to tip to the side, have your arm down on the ground, and you should have a perfectly straight visual of that arm all the way down into the hand, a nice straight line. And we're holding here. Now, from the back side, I'm making sure that I'm squeezing my shoulder blade to my spine. Nice and strong, I'm gripping that kettlebell as strong as possible, and then I'm rotating back up and setting that shoulder in that good locked out position without excessive shrugging. We don't want to shrug up on the barbell, we want it locked into a good position. We're just gonna go down and back a couple times. So this is the kettlebell windmill. Down, squeezing, couple seconds, rotate back up into this position. Now let's see this from back view. From here, driving up. Again, my shoulder blade is in a good upwardly rotated position, but not shrugging. Tipping over, shoulder blade is pulled to the inside of my body, feeling those muscles of the mid-back working. Couple seconds, rotate back up, right into that good upward hold position, and then back down. And from here, if you want to, in this position, you can go forward, backwards, side to side, twist a little bit, just allow yourself to open yourself up to those movements and move well without any restrictions. So that is the kettlebell windmill. Now the second step is going to be a kettlebell get up or Turkish kettlebell get up. And this is a step of a progression from the windmill because we're going to use a number of different movements and build upon that windmill. Now all you're gonna do, start on the ground. We are going to have our left leg straight, arm holding the kettlebell on the right side. From the ground like this, you're gonna push straight up into this position. Now, a cue I like to use is to pretend like you have a cup of your favorite drink holding in your hand. Do not let that cup spill out during this entire movement. So always have your fist pointed directly towards the sky. Now there's a couple different parts of this, but the entire time, let's keep our core braced, palm pointed towards the sky. Your first movement is going to be a twist and punch. So from here, you are going to twist and punch. Notice where I'm at. My elbow is down on the ground. My arm is straight up towards the sky. I'll show you that one more time. From here, arms out to the side, twist and punch. One cue that can be helpful for your foot so that when you do this, your foot's not driving in the air. Try to drive your foot through the wall straight in front of you. So from here, drive the foot through to the side. Now from here, we're gonna go into a side plank. So you're gonna put your hand into the ground, up here. Arm is still straight up and down, holding that drink, not any spillage at all. We're going to drive the knee underneath, make sure that arm is still pointing straight up and down. And then from here, what is this? This is the exact same position as the kettlebell windmill. We're going to then twist up, stand up, and then reverse it on the way back down. Again, in this position, I'm not excessively shrugging. My arm is in a good, stable position. I'm then back down to a knee, arms down, foot out, down to the hip. I'm then going to come and twist back down into that start position. Now, here's the deal. Couple different cues for the Turkish Kettlebell Get Up. Some people will like to look up at that kettlebell the entire time. I don't have a problem with that for beginners. But if you think about it, during every single barbell movement that you do, you are not looking up at the weights. You are looking directly ahead. So I want this to eventually mimic, if your goal is to perform barbell snatches, cleans, jerk presses. I want you to look straight forward while you're going through this Turkish Kettlebell Get Up so that we can feel for the position of your shoulder and the stability it's creating with the weight overhead. And I don't want you looking up at it. At first, if you don't have a lot of stability in your shoulder, it's okay to look up at the weight. So let's go through the Turkish Kettlebell Get Up one more time. And we're gonna pause in each position and feel for the muscles on the back side of the shoulder. You're going to be moving your arm into a number of different positions and really creating that stability demand on your shoulder. So let's go through this one more time. So left leg is straight, punch up. From here we're twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set the bell down. Something like this during my post-workout assistant exercise time, I will often do maybe 3 to 5 repetitions on each arm, working up to a weight that's difficult, but is still allowing me to work with great technique and feel the muscles in the backside of my shoulder. So the kettlebell windmill, I like to do it prior to my workouts. The Turkish Kettlebell Get Up, I like to do it after my workouts, but those two exercises for any weightlifter, powerlifter, CrossFitter, fitness enthusiast that loves going to the gym and lifting some big weight, those are two great exercises that can help build and maintain strong and healthy shoulders that are resilient to injury. I hope you guys liked today's YouTube video. If you did, please like, comment below, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to learn about in next week's video, and please subscribe to my channel. Until next week, guys, happy squatting.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.